All right, welcome everybody to 10 to Infinity Call on Monday night, 8:30 p.m. with Mike Williams and Craig Shepard. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Thanks for joining, everybody. We have this call almost every week, and I will let you know right now that we will not have this call next week because it's a holiday, and I will be up in the mountains fishing. And lots of people will probably be barbecuing and doing other things with their family. So next week we will not have a Monday night call, but we've got some exciting news tonight. We want to go over some stuff with you guys, first off, before we start, I will be doing what do you call this again? The wheel of
Wheel of
names.
Names.
Okay, there it is, wheel of
Our
names.
drawing.
Our drawing for tonight would be $30 to some lucky winner, and I'll go over the rules on how to do that. I will personally send out $30 worth of Stellar, so you can pick three people in 10 to Infinity, and we'll go over some exciting stuff on how that's going to work also, because that's all changing for the better for all of us. Right now, what I want to do is go over, if you guys look at my background, if I can just scoot over there and you look at this motorcycle. I just got this motorcycle about 2 hours ago. And that's why one of the reasons why I'm excited. And two is because of 10 to Infinity. But this motorcycle I've been wanting for quite a while now. It's called the Rocket 3, Triumph Rocket 3. It's got 2,300 cc's and it's the fastest production bike out there. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because, I've been doing online business for quite a while, and now I joined 10 to Infinity, and I'm getting a steady income coming in from 10 to Infinity, and it allows me to help me purchase that bike. And I just got it a couple hours ago. I'm excited. As you can see in the picture, I'm still wearing the same shirt. I just got home. Sent a bunch of pictures to Craig, and Craig's like, wow, man. And then I sent more pictures and more pictures, and he's like, man, I'm so happy for you. So anyway, that's why I'm excited.
Absolutely.
I'm showing you this because I want you guys to understand, if you get busy, if you take action, I guess, and basically what it is, it's just sharing the opportunity, sharing something special with others, and not a whole lot. I only share this with a couple hundred people, about 100 people. You guys understand, when I first started Intent to Infinity, I shared it with 30 people. Out of those 30 people, it came into thousands of people from 30 people. So don't think that this can't happen for you guys. I know this is an opportunity call, not an update call, but I just want to let you guys know that 10 to Infinity is working great, and people are getting paid, and it's working the way they say it's going to work. And also, I know I went over this last week, and I want to go over it again this week. What they're doing is they're enhancing everything for the better. The biggest thing I want to tell you guys is 100% of the money that is made comes back to us as members. The company is not keeping that money, okay? I want everyone to understand how big that is. JC and Bear and the entire crew, we talk all the time. What we want to do, we wanted to create an opportunity, at least JC did, and Bear, where everybody wins, where everybody, to make it as simple as possible. And he's evolved. He's done 5 other companies that went ballistic. Had big momentum, and this is his best yet. And not only did he create this a few months ago, not too long ago, but he keeps constantly evolving it. What I mean by evolving it is making it better, adding updates, and it's not updates for the company, it's updates for all of us members, so we can make money faster and easier, and just
More of
it's
it.
more of it and exciting. So, I don't know how much the payouts were, but I know we have 20,000, over 20,000 members, paid members into 10 to Infinity in a short period of time. We also paid out, it's probably close to $100,000 by now. And it's just amazing that this is working. And the reason why I'm so excited, and Craig's going to go over a little bit more details, is because we're evolving, and we come up, the crew and JC's come up with ideas to make it even better for faster payouts and more money of it. So that is evolving, and it's going to happen probably by the end of the week. And I hope, JC, I could say that, but I think that's where we're at. Is by the end of the week we're going to see something special here. I want everyone to join the call, the Tuesday update call with JC, the owner, and Bear, and they'll go over a lot more information. But there's some exciting stuff that's going to come out. The money in, the money out, the sharing funnel that we're going to come up with, and the new enhancements. All this together is just about going to happen almost at the same time. And when that happens, we're going to create momentum like through the roof. And I want you guys to understand that you're in a special place. This is going to be epic. And I love the word epic because we're going to create some epic hives here. But before I pass this over to Craig, where he goes over some details, he's not going to go over all the details. Basically, we just want you guys, all you new folks that are on this call, we want you to understand that this business is exciting, it's getting better, and we just basically want to give you a touch of what is happening with it, and that it's working wonderful, and it's going to even get better. It's getting better every week as we go along. But I'm going to give away the $30 worth of Stellar. And what I want to do is everybody go to your chat at the bottom where it says chat, open that chat window up, and I'm going to put the word go in there. And what you're going to do is you're going to choose a number from 1 to 20. Any number from 1 to 20, and then the first person to get that number right, I'm going to spin a wheel. We're going to give away $30 worth of Stellar. We've already done it twice already, and we're going to keep doing this every week. So get some more people on this call, and maybe sooner or later it is either is going to go up, or maybe we'll pay the sponsor too. I don't know. We'll see. But as for now, we'll give $30 worth of Stellar away. So I'm going to go in the chat group right now and hit go, and then you're going to put a number in from 1 to 20. All right. Are you guys ready? All right. Here we go. Victoria put 7 in first. Unbelievable. She was quick. She has no voice, but she's got a button. All right. I'm going to put the word N here in a minute or about 10 seconds. And give everybody a chance to open that.
10.
All right, there we go. So I put the end in. Oh, Bear put 9 in after the end. So if nobody picked 9, then Bear wins. So anyway, here we go. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Here we go. And can you see that wheel, Craig?
Yep, I see it.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to click to spin, and whatever number it lands on, we will have a winner, hopefully, the first time. So here we go. You guys ready? There we go. Number two, Craig.
Number 2.
Can you see who?
I'm looking.
Number 2.
Nobody chose number 2.
I love it.
Nobody chose. Oh, number 2. Yeah.
Who's
Looks
that?
like we had. Well, he actually put 2 numbers in. He actually put in 1, 2. He put 4 numbers in.
Oh no, we can only do once.
Yeah, he had 17 was his first number. So
okay, so we can't do that. So only choose one number, guys. Just one number. We're gonna do this again, and I'm gonna hit go, and so choose a number again. We're gonna redo this, and only choose one number. Don't choose more than one. All right. Here we go. Go. I should put a number just for the heck of it. Pay myself. All right, I'm gonna hit the word end here. All right, here we go, Craig. So from go to end, we're gonna share my screen again.
All right.
All right, we're gonna spin this wheel again. You guys ready? Here we go. Number 11.
Number 11. Number 11. Looks like Shripad. Shripad was the first person to have 11 after you said go again.
Shripad. Shripad.
He's one of our gentlemen from India.
Oh, nice. And another Indian one. Yay.
Awesome.
We
Congratulations.
congratulations. We sent $30 last week to someone from India, and we got
Jayant.
another India. So
Yeah.
Shripad, if you could message me, I will I'll message you while Craig is talking, my email and my Facebook, and I will contact you and then send you $30 worth of Stellar. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. Here we go. Let me do something real quick. All right.
And he responded back, said thanks. So he sees that.
All
Awesome.
right. Good, 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 good. All right, guys. So we're going to get going with the call. I'm going to switch this over to Craig Shepard. Craig Shepard's going to go over a few details. Again, if you're new to this call, you're probably not going to understand everything. I do want to just let you guys know to keep it simple. When I say keep it simple, all this opportunity is about sharing an opportunity. That's all it is. If you can help two people, two or three people come into this business, just share it with them. Use the funnel system, use videos, and just share the opportunity, and then help them get two or three. You're on a great start, and it will go from there. Like I said, I got 30 people in early. It turned into about 3,000 people, and so it will happen for you guys. It may not happen as fast, but whether it takes a week, a month, 6 months, or a year, it doesn't matter. You're going to be getting residual income after that. So this is one of the easiest businesses that I've seen, and I trust the owners 100%. I talk to them almost daily, and I could tell you that we are all in a good place. So I'm going to pass it over to Craig Shepard. Craig Shepard, take it away.
Sure. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to start by going to the Facebook Busy Bees group because I want to show everybody real quick here and let me know when you can see my screen. You see that, Mike? Yeah, okay. I am in the Facebook Busy Bees group. This is our Facebook page that hopefully everybody has been invited into. If you haven't, we can definitely have Nancy and I know Victoria's on. If one of you or both of you could go into the chat group and send the link for the Facebook Busy Bees group and for our Telegram group. So if you're not a part of that, you can get signed up using those links. But I'm in the Facebook group here, Busy Bees, and right over here where it says files, when you click on that, that is where all of our PDFs and all of our training materials are housed. There's also a place in our back office where we keep that, but I want to show you that the one that I'm looking at tonight is something that Victoria had posted back on August 20th, and it's the change and transformation. So that's actually what we're going to cover tonight. And I'm going to maximize my screen here. And I'm going to go back to the very beginning. I'm only going to touch on a couple things here because we are making some pretty awesome changes to 10 to Infinity. And when I say changes, they are enhancements. JC and Barry and Victoria are working hard on making this even bigger and even better than before. What's cool about that is that there's some really awesome ways these enhancements are going to allow us to make money a lot faster. And these commissions are going to be a lot easier to obtain because we're going to be able to do just a little bit of work and see even better results. So that's what's really kind of cool for me to share tonight. So talking about that, one of the
Hey,
things
Craig. What?
yes,
And sorry, I don't interrupt very often, but I want to. I know you showed the Busy Bees group, where the file section is, but can
yes,
I share, if you don't mind, real quick, where in the back office, once you're a member, where you can find the training
sure,
stuff. All right, so let me share real quick with everybody. And if you go into your back office, and if you're on your dashboard, you will log in right here with your dashboard. That's going to be your login screen, okay? And then if you could look here on the left hand side, you'll see training, If you click on training, then you'll see some support files in here, and you can also get those files and read these PDFs and these videos and everything here, and you can get that from your back office. I wanted to show that with you guys because
Yeah.
if people want information, you can download it from here. It's a simple download button. So thanks, Craig. For sorry if I interrupted you,
No, you're
and I just
fine.
wanted to show people. There you go.
No worries. That's great. So that's another place. So there's definitely areas where you can find these files, and I'm going to go back here to, let's see. Let me know when you can see my screen. All right. So we're back into the newest of our PDFs, and talking with Victoria and Mike tonight, we're going to work on coming up with either another PDF that we'll share as a slide, or it'll be a PowerPoint presentation. But either way, it'll be something that we can share that you'll be able to utilize as well. But I want to fast forward because talking about some of the new enhancements, um, and this is a great place to look at. One of the new enhancements that they talked about is you don't have to completely fill your hive in order to earn money moving forward. Okay, so if you're brand new and you're just starting out with 10 to infinity, you're going to be in what you call a follow your leader hive. And the follow your leader hive is your very first hive. And uh, what I want to fast forward to is going to be the first standalone hive. Once you have completely filled your very first hive, you're actually going to be in your first standalone hive. And that's what I want to touch on tonight is I want to go on to the first standalone hive. When you have a standalone hive, uh, you're going to be in Infinity 1 because you have completed your first hive. And once you're on your second hive, and you've filled that one, you'll be able to qualify for Infinity 2. But what's cool about Infinity 1 is once you're in Infinity 1, you also have the opportunity to have an HPL, which is the honey production line. But what's neat about these hives is every time somebody uh, fills in a cell, someone's making some money. The very first spot on the left, which is hive cell number 1, and then cell number 2, which is the first spot on the right, those two $10 slots, once they're filled, they actually go up to the sponsor. This is a part of the sharing economy, which is pretty cool because this is also going to work for your downline. The people that you bring in onto your team, when they fill up their hive, the slot on the left, the slot on the right is going to go up to the sponsor, and then hive cell number 3, 4, 5, and 6, which are going to be the ones you see here in purple. Those $10 spots, once they're filled, those $10 payments will actually come to you. So you have the opportunity to earn $40, but you actually make the money in real time as those spots are filled. And then we were talking about the honey production line. The honey production line is pretty awesome because these right here, once you have made it into Infinity 1, you're actually going to qualify to have your own honey production line. The honey production line is another stream of income that you can earn from here in Beyond Infinity. Okay, there's only 3 positions to fill in a honey production line. You follow your sponsor over and over again into infinity. When the third HPL position is filled, you'll be re-entered into your sponsor's Infinity 1 HPL. This is what I think what JC called a true 4x1 matrix, if you will, a standalone matrix. So it's pretty powerful. But with each one of the HPLs, the honey production lines, you have Infinity 1, and you have the opportunity to have HPL 1. You also have Infinity 2, and then you'll have the HPL for level 2. And I'm going to go on to that. Each one of these Infinity levels and HPL levels gives you the opportunity to earn even higher commissions. As you can see, the honey production line for Infinity 2, each one of those positions, you can actually earn $20, $20, and $20. The first $20, and let me get this correct because this is something I'm still trying to wrap my mind around. The cost to upgrade in Infinity 2 will be $10 for the first week. You'll also have the option to be added to your sponsor's Infinity 2 HPL. To do so, required you have an extra $20 in earnings. In the Infinity 2 HPL, you earn $20 for each filled position and be re-entered with the third $20 received. With your Infinity 1 subscription current, you are continuing to earn the $5 quota commissions for each person who joins you in Infinity 1. that is coded to you. You may also be earning coded commissions of $5 for their personals who are coded to you if they have any. Plus, you'll be earning $10 for each of the 3 filled Infinity One HPL positions. And the third payment of $10 from your completed Infinity One HPL will be used to re-enter you again into your sponsor's Infinity One HPL. So what that means by being re-entered is that once you have these 3 positions filled, once the third payment is made and third spot's filled there, you actually are able to recycle in through the HPL line again, which, if you think about that, as your team grows, there's a lot of money that you can make in this. And the same goes for HPL for Infinity 3 and the HPL Infinity 4 and HPL Infinity 5. As you can see, the commissions that you can earn in these levels are even higher. So Infinity 3, it's $30 for each one of those positions that can be earned. Infinity 4 HPL, each one of those positions you can earn $40 for. And then, of course, on Infinity 5, the HPL, you can earn $50 for each position. So that's $150 that you can make there. So it's pretty awesome, pretty powerful. Um, to be in Infinity 3, Infinity 4, and Infinity 5, you have to have filled your third, fourth, and fifth hive. Okay, so you're not eligible to be into those Infinity positions until you have completed the hive that matches up with that number. So in order to be in Infinity 2, you have to have completed your second hive. In order to be in Infinity 3, you have to have completed your third hive. Infinity 4, of course, your fourth hive, and Infinity 5, your fifth hive. So please keep that in mind. When we put the enhancements and upgrades together, the picture will look something like this. As a new member joins 10 to Infinity, becomes a paid member, they'll be placed in the center of their own Follow Your Sponsor hive and placed in their sponsor's hive. Instead of the sponsor having to wait for the new referral to complete their first hive to earn, the sponsor immediately receives $10 each when the new member fills cell number 1 and cell number 2. Now remember, I said that once you have cell 3, 4, 5, and 6, that's where you can earn $10 for each one of those positions that is filled. So you have a potential there of $40. And of course, it says here, when you're automatically upgraded into Infinity One, coded to the sponsor at least for the first week, and the sponsor receives $5 coded commission. The next $10 the new member earns will put them into their sponsor's Infinity One HPL, as well as their own Infinity One HPL. The sponsor will earn an additional $10 from their Infinity One HPL. Once the new member completes their first hive, and they will receive the first of 4 standalone hives and will be given 2 free tickets to ride with each one, unless they have opted for their second hive to become an epic hive. Now that is an option that is available to you. It's in your back office. If you choose to do that, you will not receive the 2 free tickets to ride, and you will have to pay $10 to make that hive epic. Now, another change, another enhancement that they have implemented is that once you start an epic hive, you will actually be eligible right from the get-go. You don't have to even complete it to actually get that epic hive point for that week's prize pool. That's pretty powerful. In the past, when we've had the epic hive and the prize pool that pays out over that 7-day period, you had to complete an epic hive to be eligible to be in the prize pool. Now, as soon as you start the epic hive, you actually get 1 point right then and there for that 7-day period. If you complete it within that 7 days and you start a second epic hive, you pay the $10, you actually will receive a second epic point. So that's pretty awesome. Another upgraded enhancement. So I'm going to skip over this, and I'm going to go to the last slide because I didn't cover this last week, but I wanted to kind of go over this because I thought this was pretty neat. And if you've downloaded this PDF, you can follow along here, or you can just look on the screen. Will these new enhancements have any effect on my current hive? The answer is no. All changes and enhancements will take place with your very next hive, or with any new members you add to your current hive. For example, you may be on hive number 3, and the very next new member you enroll, once the changes have taken place, will start with the new changes. Therefore, as soon as your new member fills their cells 1 and 2, you will earn $10 from each one. Okay, next question that was in here is a good example. It says, what happens if I already have completed 5 hives? Mike and I both have completed our 5 hives, so this would apply to us. It says you have already completed, this is the answer, you have already completed the necessary number of hives to qualify you to enter into and earn from all 5 Infinity subscriptions. Therefore, new standalone hives are not necessary for you to earn. If you want to continue to fill new hives, they must be epic hives. So moving forward, once Mike and I have finished completing, and the changes have taken place, once we've completed the hives that we're in, if we want to continue to build our team wide instead of working deep, they will have to be epic hives, which means that we'll have to pay $10. But the bonus to that is that we'll also be qualified in the epic pool for that 7-day period. Next question says, why is it necessary to make a $10 contribution for an epic hive? This is a great, great question. And what's cool about this is this goes and coincides again with our sharing economy. We're out here to help people, okay? The answer, the 10 to Infinity program requires a one-time $10 out-of-pocket payment to be placed into a hive. However, because the Epic Hive owner is placed on the left or the right vacant cell of the oldest uncompleted hive, the contribution allows entry into someone else's hive and would be like that of a new member paying their original $10. Without the $10 contribution, the member would not be placed into an older uncompleted hive and would not be eligible or not be able to benefit members of our community. So remember, the Epic Hive was created to help use people in the Monumatic marketing machine, pull them out of that pool and go find the oldest uncompleted hive and fill either spot 1 or spot 2, cell 1 or cell 2 in that old hive. So that's the reason we have to pay the $10. Now, the last question says, how can I best help those I have personally sponsored? Great answer, okay? The ideal way to fill a hive is to share this with 2 people. They will fill cells number 1 and 2 in your own hive. They also need to share 10 to Infinity with 2 people, and when their 2 people each join, this will complete your hive. Now remember, there's 6 slots in your hive, okay? So if you think about this, they share it with 2 people, and then those 2 people go out and they share it with 2 people each. Those people will fill the left slot and the right slot of those people's hives, but because they're in your hive, they'll fill the left spot and the right spot of where they're currently sitting. So if it's a brand new hive and there's nobody in any of the cells, you share it with 2, they go out and share it with 2 each, and you'll have 6 people in that hive. It will complete itself. So that's pretty cool. You now have a full hive, and your 2 personals each have 2 new members in their own hives. With the new ticket to ride, you or your 2 personals can now use a ticket to ride to help fill the hives of your first 2 personals. This would be a first generation to your personal referrals and a second generation for you. When this happens, you now have 2 personal referrals with completed hives who have now followed you into Beyond Infinity and into your Infinity One honey production line. Then just continue to repeat this process and you will have 10 personals who each have completed their first hive and followed you into Beyond Infinity and into your Infinity One HPL. This scenario right here, and I know Victoria can't talk because she doesn't have her mic on, and I'm going to stop sharing. But in chatting with Victoria tonight, she is actually working on a way to show our members how to, I guess, for a lack of better terms, how to fast track some earnings and, potentially make enough money to cover a house payment or a car payment, or maybe even both for some people. And I think that's pretty awesome. And I think that's going to be a super useful tool that we'll be able to roll out here in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to pass this back over to Mike. Basically tonight, we wanted to shorten this down and kind of condense it, just kind of recap on some highlights from these upgraded enhancements that we were told about last week. These enhancements are going to take place from what we're being told by JC, hopefully before our next call. I know he's trying to shoot for this week. If it doesn't happen this week, I know it'll definitely happen next week. But we will have our next opportunity call 2 weeks from tonight. Next Monday is a United States holiday for Labor Day. And so we will not be doing the call because most of us will be spending time with family and loved ones. Hopefully you won't have to work on that evening. But Mike, I want to pass it back over to you. And I just want to say thank you for everybody that took the time out of their Monday evening to share with Mike and I.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you. Great job again. I appreciate that. Hey, I want to let everyone know that this is this opportunity. What we've learned in the last month or so is there's been many of us that have been building this wide. And what I mean by wide is I personally sponsored over 100 people. And what we've learned over the last few weeks is to make more money into this opportunity, it's about helping others, and it's about helping people down that you've sponsored and helping them get people and helping them get people. And what the company is doing is evolving and making it simpler for us to do that, to build deep. And that's what we call deep, building deep. And what that means to everybody is everybody's going to be helping everybody. So the company's going to be helping people. I'm going to be helping people. Craig's going to be helping people, and everybody in my downline will be keep doing the same thing. What that's going to do is create momentum. What the company is doing is making it when Craig says ticket to ride, what that means is we're able to help others, and what we use the word PIF, PIF, meaning pay it forward. I have paid it forward for many, many people, but when I paid it forward for them, it went in my first level. It went just to me. Now we're going to be able to PIF, pay it forward for people down in our downline. So if someone in 4 levels down from me has someone in their holding tank, I can go in there and piff people in, pay it forward for them, help other people. So by helping other people, you're helping yourself in the long run and making more money. If I were to get 1,000 people wide on my link, I will make more money if I got 1,000 people deep. So that's what we're trying to work on now. That's what the company realizes. This is what we're evolving to, is helping everybody, called the sharing economy. And that's where we're evolving to. And I want to thank everybody for joining on this call. We're going to have some more detailed stuff, like Craig was saying, with a PowerPoint. Maybe one day Victoria, the Queen Victoria, will come on a Monday night. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm putting her on the spot right here, but but
I
anyway,
love
I
it.
want to thank everybody. Congratulations for winning the $30 with a Stellar, and thank you very much for joining. And we'll see you in a couple weeks. And make sure you join tomorrow night's update call. Some
Yes,
exciting
be on the
stuff.
call with JC.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Take care.